out. Okay, they're going down middle. Here's the Rainmaker. Come on, let's try to get the Rainmaker. Try to get the Rainmaker. Okay. Okay, Theory, come around. Try to get the Rainmaker. Okay, I got him. I got him. The guy on the right. Nice. Good job. Okay, Miz, go this way. Miz. This way.
Right now you are seeing footage from Panda Global's Squids Next Door versus IU Water. Game 1.
Okay, watch out. Watch out. They're all around the ring. Okay, we're taking it down the middle.
$20 seconds left on the clock. S&D is trying to push up as much as possible. There's not too much time left on this one. 10 seconds left.
Okay, grab it and then hide. Yeah, hide.
And they're able to play the waiting game enough, and that should be game, set, and match for
nice.
IU Water, who so far has struggled in this group stage, and now they're finally able to get a win of their very own here. At least in this game.
That was like a highlight game. That was like.
And congratulations to them for netting that win. As IU Water will go up 1-0 on PG Panda Global's Squids Next Door, as they are one of the sponsored teams in the Splatoon community, and it's good on IU for being able to get on top. And now we'll come back to our commentators Czar and Slimy here as we are getting situated here. Hello, Slimy and Czar. We are back on the cast. We're casting over Delta Fixer's stream, which, if you guys don't know, it's twitch.tv/DeltaFixer, who is streaming from the perspective of IU Water. And I wanted to cast this match because it's pretty Group F. Apart from the two Japanese teams, there is very much contention over who could best these Japanese teams, and I believe it's going to come down to these two teams, Squids Next Door and IU Water, being, I think, some of the top contestants for a potential second place in this group. And at this point, let's go ahead and have a try-cast. Why not? Czar, Slimy, and I will be casting this one. If you guys need links, if you guys need links, let me know. I will.
Yeah. There's a way to point out while you mentioned IU Water and Squids Next Door both being potential for the top 2 cut from the group stages. Divine Wind and Imperial Squid both are undefeated so far, and all their wins have been 3-0 sweeps.
And you're talking about, yeah, this is I believe you're talking about Group F, the same group that these people are in, and that's the thing that really note as these teams, these teams have really Panda Global and IU Water, they have to be able to win at least against one of them. And so far, if we look at the information that we have from these two teams, they actually have IU Water lost 3-0 to Imperial Squid. They lost 3-0 to Divine Wind. So their only hope is for Divine Wind and Imperial Squid to lose somewhere along the line. Yeah, they need to be able to lose somewhere along the lines if they're to have a chance. And this is pretty much to determine who even has a lick of a chance to be able to advance into the next round.
Yeah, Panda Global is 1-1. They lost 3-0, or Panda Global Squids Next Door. They lost 3-0 to, I believe, Imperial Squid, but they beat Octarian Legion 3-2. Yeah. So that was another 5-game set.
Yeah, and no, there's been the 5-game sets in group stages are few and far in between. But it's great to see some of them get to that point. And it's great to see that, like, IU, they're not like considered one of the best teams by any means, and so far they're giving fight to a team that typically tends to at least get somewhere near top 16 in tournaments. So this is encouraging to see for IU, as I know they've been going through some roster changes previous to this tournament. I follow some of their players offhandedly, so I know they've been going through some mix-ups, but it's interesting. It's interesting to see if they can really get themselves situated here for what hopefully will be a good result for them. And anyway. I mean, have you guys taken on any of these players from IU or Squids Next Door?
S&D I've done for sure. For IU, I can't really recall, but
I follow a lot of the IU players on Twitter. You know, I talk shit too. That's a bad word. I'm trying to be esports. Can't say that. I talk to KT Krez.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna shame you for saying that word actually on live on air. That's a no-no. Slap on wrist.
One mistake, you know.
Yeah,
that's my one mistake I'm allowed.
I make mistakes on the daily in my life, so it's cool. Like, you make one mistake in your day on a cast, I make like 50 mistakes in my life per day, so it's cool. I guess it balances it out.
But anyways,
yeah. Looks like they're finally getting back.
This should be an exciting set.
Yeah, no, so far I wouldn't have expected IU to get the first game, but that was we're playing Rainmaker this round, and honestly, I know Rainmaker's debated a lot in the community about whether it's even competitively viable, but it is by far my favorite mode to watch. It very much it resembles like a. I mean, maybe I'm a little bit off in this. I don't know, but whenever I see it being played, like I think like rugby. And it resembles that, like, you know, everybody huddled around one person and trying to clear the way for them. And you can go about which way, whatever which way you'd like to go. I don't know. It has a sort of rugby feel. I'm not even a fan of rugby in particular, but it's very fast-paced and aggressive, and you allow for a lot of fun results to see just by pushing up as quick as possible on some maps. And I don't know, especially on my primary memory was Booyah Battle 2, Black Belly Rainmaker. Oh my goodness, the chaos that ensued from that one was absolutely insane between the Choke Squad and Squid Box. So hopefully we can see something like that.
Yeah, that was definitely a very, very entertaining game to watch. Also sparked a lot more debate on whether or not Rainmaker is actually competitively viable.
Yeah,
the thing is, either way, this should be a good set.
Yeah, no, either way, yeah, it's gonna be Arowana Mall. It isn't Black Belly just yet. Black Belly being obviously the most controversial one. But the thing about Black Belly, and FLC noted this 5-Leaf Clover when he was on the cast, and I have to agree with him on this one, is that it's different. That doesn't necessarily mean it should be banned. Teams should consider maybe playing a little bit differently, whereas teams tend to be able to afford getting wiped out once, maybe on a Rainmaker set. On Black Belly, you just can't afford it. Kind of similar to like Yoshi's Island for Smash Bros. Melee, like doubles on that. A lot of people get really upset over doubles on Yoshi's Island, but people just see it differently. And maybe that's the case for some teams playing on Rainmaker in general, and especially on Black Belly. Maybe just different styles of play will have to be appropriate for these teams as they approach Arowana Mall, which I don't think this map in particular requires any like incredibly defensive set of play. I might be wrong, but I don't think it requires anything.
I think defensively, defense is actually a very important important part on this map.
Okay.
Because it's really pushing the Rainmaker for the most part, unless you decide to go up the left alleys. Yeah, actually, even still, then it's just a different route. It's really just a straight path, and you know, if you can post up and just defend this one pathway
for skate park.
For
Arowana. Right on. Yeah. A lot of the pushes are coordinated to the closes, to be perfectly honest. Really like a far left push. Yeah. I've seen a lot of that, and that's how they're able to do it. Before the patch, there were a lot of people that were able to do the glitch and slam dunk it right to the zone. That was really funny.
Anyways, the game is starting.
Yeah, It looks like they're going to send out some Seekers. I love Seekers on this map. They might be a 52 deco.
Seekers are really cute, dude.
Yeah. That's a nice way of describing them, really cute. I mean, they are. They have like the little... I think they have eyes on them, right? Like they have eyes on the Seekers. Yeah, they like... The cute eyes just come to destroy you at the end of it. It's really misleading, honestly.
Sneakers on both teams, actually.
Yeah, no, Sneakers are incredibly useful here to be able to push up really quickly. And obviously Seekers are used to like be able to sneak it behind them. The roller ride on top of Delta here from IU, but it looks like the roller will be able to get
got him.
Yeah,
carbon roller.
And that's going to be him going down. That's going to be Delta going down from IU. But still, IU Water still surviving at least a little bit here. They are up 1-0.
Two go down from...
Oh, yeah, that is that is two going down from Panda Global Squid next door. As you see two of those yellow members going down there.
They don't get to go far.
Okay, they lose the Rainmaker really fast. It's going to be coming back to the center. They're going to be applying pressure from the sniper spot.
Oh my goodness, but the Inksuka's gotten rid of it. The second he was activating that Inksuka, taken out by a really key play there by IU. It was taken out there.
There you go. You see they're approaching the close right now. That's what they're trying to do to try and push it as far as they can, because it's really easy to do so from there at that point on. And he gets killed.
Yeah. No, they're able. Yeah, he was killed as soon as it looks like Panda Global was able to find at least some breaking there, at least some breaking point there.
They didn't focus on the middle passageway enough.
Yeah. No, it looks like IU was kind of scattered and they left it. Yeah, go ahead.
Delta tried to get some kills at mid, but then he saw the Rainmaker trying to go down the ramp.
It was too late at that point.
As soon as he focused on him, he got taken out from behind.
Yeah. And so really that's only the, oh my goodness, he hops right into a bomb, and this is definitely not the best game for Delta right now, as he's getting taken out one by one here. Either way, IU still has plenty of time to be able to recover from this. They just need to make sure they don't do the same play again. Oh my goodness, the Ink Strike coming in right as he's trying to avoid it, and it looks like the Slosher will be able to get rid of him.
Slosher viability right there.
Slosher, you know, not bad on this map. You know, up top.
Yeah, no, there's plenty of
from above with a Slosher.
There's plenty of aerial zones to be able to approach with the Slosher. It looks like Panda Global able to push a little bit. The Rainmaker will be getting ousted by Delta in a great position to be able to get rid of that. Panda Global trying to really push really far deep into some of the narrow corridors towards the base of IU Water here.
They're also putting it into a spot that's going to make it very difficult for them to be able to return it back. But you see, they're having struggle. They're having a struggle trying to bring it back up to the center. It's not very good looking for them.
Yeah, no, I think that they didn't even need to force getting the Rainmaker there. They could have just focused on trying to get something near a wipe there. But it looks like because they don't do that, they moved the Rainmaker into a position a little bit more favorable for IU Water, and it looks like Delta able to get a double kill. At least, yeah, one of them, with the Inksuka there, a key double kill there, as they might be able to gain some ground here. Yeah, finally IU Water getting
3 down.
3 down there for Panda Global Squid
next door.
They at least
return it to mid. So a bit more map control.
They lose the Rainmaker just for a little bit though, but they get it into the middle, and they're finally able to get it back. But not before the Seeker gets them.
Seeker
right as they get it. Oh! Yeah, that's 1 minute 45 seconds left to go on this one.
He has to be just
a little bit upset.
Frustrated.
Yeah, a little bit upset. Because unfortunately, like, why couldn't that happen before he was getting the Rainmaker, right? Because that would have saved them so much time, but now they have to take the time and really getting that Rainmaker. The Slosher's pushing up on that right-hand side of IU Water.
Securing the close.
Again, S&D getting some more control over the map.
But once again, they lose the Rainmaker. They aren't, and admittedly, it's a very tough spot to be able to push past the court here, to be able to push past IU's court, but still, they aren't really able to find an answer for this point past. Past that point.
They're really struggling past.
The Seeker Rush is coming in, and I think that gets rid of 2, maybe even 3 from IU Water. And now it looks like
Roller's alive.
Roller was alive, but will that be enough? The Rainmaker sending it down straight down the middle. He nearly goes down. Yeah, that's Delta going down to the likes of a Squelcher. That's going to be Squid next door pushing up.
All in the little court.
45 seconds left to go. They push past, and they passed their record they had before. Now at 27.
Yellow 27.
A Seeker is being used right now. He's going to have to play super safely. Delta needs to be able to come up clutch for a Seamer. The Rainmaker passes him. He wasn't able to see it, but they lose the Rainmaker right at the base. 10 seconds left. Sorry, 30 seconds left. Seeker coming up on the Delta right now, but he's able to avoid it just for now, and now they have to be able to push. The Seeker Rush maybe coming in here. Yeah, that's a Seeker Rush. They're not able to push past this. A sea of adorable little creatures coming down the ramp here, but they're not able to do much about it yet. The gun coming in from the right up top. He's not able to avoid it just yet, Delta, and he's going to be going down to another Seeker. As Wolf once again.
10 seconds. Yeah. 3 down in the opposite underground. It looks like this map.
It looks like this should be going down. 2 Squids next door. They will be getting the win there, and it will be 1-1.
Pretty dominating performance by Squid next door. I think Ink's Underground's problem was just they had too many holes in the defense. Like, they would get to one spot, and then, you know, Squid next door would get behind them, get through a different hole in the map.
I think what you're describing kind of is a lack of, and maybe I might be a little bit off on this, but a lack of coordination a lack of positional coordination, in the sense that, I mean, for example, when we saw that first push there, nobody was really regarding the middle, regardless of the fact that they were in the right position to be looking at the middle to make sure the Rainmaker wasn't going down the middle, but they just didn't. They weren't playing it right. They had one person looking at the middle in a middle position. I think it was Delta, and he decided to engage in a 1v1 while ignoring, or maybe just completely missing the fact that the Rainmaker was going down the middle. You know, it was kind of actions like that where they were kind of forgetful of where the Rainmaker was progressing and how they could approach that Rainmaker best, and they somehow got caught up in some of these 1v1s and ended up being at least the the game-winning point for Panda Global.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think another problem for the team, if you noted at the KD screen, the only player on Inkopolis Underground who went positive was their sniper, and the rest of their team consisted of a Karakin, a Carbon, and an Octoshot. So I think another possibility is that they struggle with the range.
Right. Yeah, no, they need to be able to. I know a lot of teams struggle in even being able to get a sniper that really can use, whether it be a splatter shot or an E-leader, really well. And a lot of teams, plenty of times, if a team is looking for a particular member, it's more often than not going to be a sniper, because they're so hard to use, but they're so beneficial. They're so incredibly beneficial. They offer the long range that a lot of weapons just simply can't. And I mean, the long range that comes to mind for a regular weapon would be a Squelcher. And maybe hopefully IU's looking for something long range in their team composition here, as you've noted there.
Delta is switching to the Kraken. No,
he's experimenting right now.
Staying with the Octoshot. He's thinking. He's weighing his options.
Okay.
Looks like he's going to be staying with the Octoshot.
Yeah.
We'll have to see what the rest of the team consists of. Bluefin definitely needed. You need some more longer range weapons. Yeah. They are staying with the same loadout.
No. They have an E-leader though. They have an E-leader.
They do have an E-leader. The E-leader did perform well on Arowana game 1.
Yeah. So we'll have to. Yeah. No. I think it's very, very good of them to keep in mind the fact that they lack range there. We're going into game 3 here.
Delta switching to the 96 deco, which I think walls will be very useful trying to push on a map such as Bluefin.
I mean, obviously walls in general are really useful. I don't think in particular anything about Bluefin. I mean, maybe on especially tower control. Where
I consider walls very useful on the grades here, since the Rainmaker can't.
Right. Okay, fair enough. Yeah. No, some of the grades. Yeah, you can't really Squid past. They're like Inkform past some players. So yeah, no, there's a definite point to it.
So I believe Panda Global had the same layout they did last game. I think they had Carbon, Sniper, Pro, and Sculpture.
A little bit of a 1v1 for Delta, who trying to put up a wall as soon as possible here, but the Rainmaker's instantly going to get rid of Delta here.
Yep, ran out of ink and got taken out by the Rainmaker shot. He probably didn't expect to run out of ink. He just stood there.
Squid's next door trying to approach from the left.
They're going for the far left push.
Oh, but they're going to lose it. That's a little bit of a risky one. It's a really narrow pathway. Oh, but it looks like they're... Oh my goodness, he gets splatted all the way from the explosion of the Rainmaker shield.
Rainmaker's just getting them points, made it a bit up the grate.
But that's going to be...
not going from the center.
That's going to be a rocket going down. Yes. Is that a bomb? No, that's not a bomb rush just yet. But no, they have to use the wall here. Where's the wall? I'm wondering where the wall is. The wall could have been super useful here.
He's not really putting use. I think
he might be dead or something, but finally able to get rid of at least some of them. The Rainmakers are pushing up though. 28, 25, 20. They might be able to finish it right here if they're not able to get rid of them. He finished them off
just
right
at 5 points.
Right into the stages, right at the steps of the objective. They're able to get rid of them, and finally the Kraken being used by IU in what was a horrible start for them. They might be able to recover from this one.
As he's off, it's
a little difficult.
No, but that's actually a fine move. That's actually a perfectly fine move. They move the Rainmaker to the middle of the map.
Definitely, that's something they definitely have to try to do. They have to try to get them.
I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but it worked out either way. They get it to the middle of the map, but the thing that they have to be worried about is the fact that they don't have too much ink around the map. They're finally getting it now, now that everybody's dead.
But they know now that they're going to push on the left-hand side. They're going to get the guys on the top there. It's going to make it very difficult for them to approach from the far left or the far center.
The Rainmaker.
So they're going to go
they've taken a good amount of map control, so that is a very good sign.
No, that's a very good sign here. He's able to get 1, 2, maybe even 3. That's 3 kills in a row for our streamer Delta here, as IU Water's looking to go absolutely in and bonkers right now. Someone's coming in from behind them, though, I believe, as well as someone in front of them, and that's going to be able to wipe down the Rainmaker. They've pushed it up to 82.
Let's play that a bit too impatiently. He just kept someone up under fire, probably relying on his teammates to care of him, but it just didn't.
He needs in that situation. I think he needed a little bit more support from his teammates there. As
needed support, and needed to just wait out the fire from this Welcher.
Because right now,
they still have map control.
So they have control of the Rainmaker. I don't think they necessarily want to get it though. They need to be able to firefight this one out and be able to win these 1v1s. He has the Kraken, able to get rid of 1, maybe even 2. He sees 2 in his line of sight right now. Not able to get them, but at least covers a good amount of ink here.
Yep, 3 down on
yeah, there's 3 down. This is a perfect opportunity to be able to go up. They should be able to push off this one. Ink Strike coming in though, they're going to have to push up. Oh, that's a perfect Ink Strike. That's a very key Ink Strike, and that's going to be able to zone them off. Any push they would have been able to make with the man advantage they did have. The Rainmaker able to get rid of one. Kraken activated to get rid of another. And that's 2 down for Panda Global. That was a very good
Ink Strike that kept them from advancing. You saw they tried to go up the crate to get to that 20.
Yeah.
But they just didn't manage to get it.
I think they need to consider moving around. Maybe not necessarily going from the right side, but maybe considering switching it around.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not able to get rid of the Rainmaker. He didn't have the best of aim there, as the Rainmaker was able to oust him before he get all of his ink pellets onto him. But regardless, still a very close match here. As IU,
minute and a half left.
Ever since the first minute passed, it looks like they had got a good amount of control and finally started getting their footing on what was a very late beginning for them.
Yeah, definitely got up to a very rough start, but they're trying to get it there. Starting to get a little bit more under control. Still have most of that control.
Oh no, but he wasn't caring about his back there, and Rocket with the slosher is able to get rid of him there. The Rainmaker still active in play, maybe able to get rid of one or two. That will be one of Squid's next door going down. But that will be him going
risky super jumps
right into a sniper.
He jumps right into an Inksuka, and oh my goodness, that Inksuka doing an absolute wonder there.
That's something that they definitely got to try and avoid. If you're going to be super jumping into the heat of the battle, that is going to waste so much time. It's just not viable whatsoever.
Did it again, but
he did it again. He's able to survive for a little bit longer.
Opponent,
oh my goodness, that's an Inksuka, and an Ink Strike will be able to survive. Yes, just barely. But that's going to be the Inksuka taking him out right after. And 39 seconds left. You have to wonder what the hell they can do to be able to regain control here.
They have a lot of momentum, a lot of control.
And it's going to be tough for IU to be able to do much of anything here. It looks like they're going to be able to force Squid next door off the Rainmaker, and it looks like a good amount of them are down, so maybe Delta wants to consider acting as a front line. The Rainmaker needs to step back a little bit, though.
Climb up that wall.
I think that's a bomb rush.
Oh, yep, burst bombs are stopping him completely. I don't think that's a rush, though.
It's not a rush. I don't think they have anything.
Oh my goodness.
I think it's the slosher that's just throwing burst bombs.
He has the Kraken, but he wasn't able to activate it in time, and the Rainmaker will go down, and I think that's going to be game, set, and match. As Squid next door will be able to just hold off, and that should be game. Squid next door will be able to take this one 2-1, as IU was eyeing for a last-second comeback, but not able to do it just quite yet. 2-1 for Squid next door. Yep.
I don't know if I spotted that.
Did IU win off stream?
Wait, sorry, say that again.
Did IU win off stream?
IU, they won. Yeah, they won 1-0 on the first match. Or sorry, they won the first match. And so what we're seeing here, I believe, is going to be Triggerfish. Yeah, it's going to be Triggerfish. Round 4 here, 2-1 between the two teams. It was IU that won the first map on Salt Spray. And obviously, yeah, Salt Spray Rig is one of the maps that are like hotly contested over for Rainmaker, considering the advantages in starting on one map or over the other, and especially that middle pathway that you can reach you to.
Salt Spray highly debated, has been highly debated on the Rainmaker specifically, and now it's being discussed as a map entirely because of right side picking. In Goblins Underground, I'm gay joining, subbing in for somebody.
Oh, for those of you that don't know, Better Twitch TV is back online. It's been down for about 12 hours, but we're
I've been
good
seeing.
Now, so,
I did not know people cared that much about Better Twitch TV. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, it's a beautiful extension.
A lot of people have been like complaining about that, and I was just like, you're fine. Don't worry. The world's is still a safe place.
Anyways,
2-1.
I think in Goblins Underground has a lot to improve on. Squid Store has been playing very well there. Their use of specialists has been very good at stopping potential pushes from the Goblins Underground. But Goblins Underground has a lot to work on in coordinating their pushes and coordinating the defense. Same team composition as Arowana.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think they're going to be staying in this. They when it was announced that it was going to be Triggerfish, they were very much ecstatic at that. So it seems like they're very much comfortable on this map, and hopefully their composition of weapons reflects that.
Oh, actually, two time attacks.
2 rollers?
Nope,
no, yeah, it's going to be 2 rollers, yeah.
Yep, so Kraken and Carbon, we've seen that on this team so far.
Right now, it will be it will be a little bit of a question as to whether IU can hold off. Keep this going into game 5.
Yep, Squid next door is up 2-1.
Yeah,
so
2-1 here.
They're set. They win this match.
They're already trying to cover ground on the right-hand side. That's a very different kind of play as I would normally see.
How so? Like, what would you normally see from a roller like this?
Well, I'd see most of the teams that they just go straight into the center, try to secure it, and then push left. He's already going right side.
They saw him coming
Yeah.
and picked him off.
Yeah, no, he's going to go ahead go down with 4 minutes,
But
30
that's
seconds
3
left.
down on Panda Global. And
Apparently, he was able to at least distract them or something. I don't know. But either way, that's going to be IU Water with a little bit of a man advantage here. And they're able to get it to 74, 73, 60, 50. Oh my goodness, this is progressing super quickly. The roller, he's able to get rid of the roller, but not before they get rid of the Rainmaker. That's going to buy Squids next door some time. Good on Wolf to be able to sneak from behind and get rid of that and buy them some time. And he's not going to use the Kraken in time. And that might have been a little bit of a misplay as Slosher's going to use his Ink Strike to his advantage. Maybe get rid of some of the players coming in. He's hopping
in
right.
a bit of a weird
Oh my goodness, he hops right into the heart of Squids next door, gets rid of 2 of them. But that's a sneaker rush. But that's gonna be a sneaker rush coming down from Wolf. He's gonna be able to get rid of no members just yet, but at least able to zone off some of them, but not before getting rid of the Rainmaker from Squids next door. And a very good start for Ingopolis Underground, who's so often seen a very bad start for their team. It looks like
definitely a much better sign for them. Had a very good push.
He sees him. Oh my goodness, he saw Wolf the whole time.
With the other Kraken.
But he trades with him despite the echolocator on him.
Missed that first shot.
Yeah. Unfortunately for Delta here, but either way, at least trading with them, that's still positive enough. They still maintain the lead by around 50 points or so.
Decent map control, but
the Slosher
is starting to go up that right passageway.
Yeah, they realize the Rainmaker's there, but they have to be wary here. They know he's going to go ahead and activate the Kraken instantly, and this should be an easy one for him. Able to easily get rid of that, and a great Kraken usage from the likes of Delta here.
Squid next door still hanging around the Rainmaker though. Take out Delta.
Yeah, and Squid next door still, like, despite the fact that they got rid of the one Rainmaker, there's no support there, and they're going to be able to push further and further. They might be able to gain the lead on this one. I think they are. Yeah, that's the lead.
Yep,
they do.
Yeah, that's going to be able to push past it.
They take out 3. It could be a knockout.
This could be a knockout. Rainmaker's so easily able to just throw itself into the narrow corridor here. But it looks like he wasn't able to push far enough. They were able to get the 25 points, but that might not be enough. Able to get rid of 1, able to get rid of 2.
That's 2 with the Rainmaker.
That's 2, and now they may be able to advance. 2 minutes left to go on the clock. There's still plenty of time for IU Water to be able to push.
I don't. A long way. Going from the straight hard right. It's going to be very difficult for them to approach the center or go hard left.
They're going to have to play this one out a little patiently. They don't have a wipe. They don't have the members here. He's able to get rid of 3.
Get 3.
With one swish of the Rainmaker. He gets rid of 3 with that Rainmaker and destroys their team. Unfortunately, there's still 1 around here, and that's going to be the Slosher going absolutely in. I think that's Rocket with the Slosher.
He did it. He just did not know where he was being attacked from.
I saw some paint being used. I saw some paint being used on the purple side, and oh my goodness. That triple was absolutely amazing. Either way, a minute and 30 seconds left for Delta to be able to even make more of an impact here. They're trying to gain control of the... Oh my god, that's an Ink Strike there. They're going to have to watch out. And the Rainmaker runs right into it. Oh, great the Ink Strike coming in, but a bit of a misplay coming in from IU. And looks like now...
I believe there was someone shooting.
Oh my goodness. He's able to use the Kraken just in time. They gain the Rainmaker, and now they might be able to push, but not before he gets stomped out by the likes of Cherry there from Squids next door. Not too much time left. 1 minute left to go. IU Water needing to keep this one very much a close affair. 1 minute left
if they want to get anywhere. They're stuck in the center. They're not going to be able to get anywhere. That one guy on the top, biggest problem.
He's trying to locate with the roller. He's going to be able to... No, he wasn't able to get rid of him.
Just
can't do it.
Yeah, and Cherry's going to be able to outplay him there, despite the fact that Cherry was completely in green ink there. And now a little bit of a push for Squids next door. And of course, as many people say, offense is the best form of defense. It might be certainly possible here on a part of the map like these crates, but it looks like he's able to sneak under the Rainmaker and get rid of it and put a little bit of to a halt. The roller still lives on.
But half minute left. Lots of map control from Squid next door. It's going to be very difficult to get the push.
25 seconds left. The roller's still at the ready, I'm sure. Not able to get rid of them just yet. The Rainmaker's still very much in
So
play. He
10
has his
seconds
Kraken
left.
ready. He's going to use his Kraken as soon as he was about to die. But they need to be able to get this. There's 5 seconds left. Yeah, they're going to be able to get it, but he needs support. Where's his teammates? His teammates are nowhere to be found right now. And he does have locations under where they are, but he wasn't able to use it to kill them. And that's going to be Squid's Next Door winning it and going 3-1 over IU Water. And IU Water might be taking a little bit of a dip from this one, but good games to both sides, as that was a close and eventful match there.
Good game.
Match.
Definitely a questionable approach on the right-hand side. Maybe if they had went to the center, that might have changed everything there.
Yeah. No, because we saw them time and time again going on that right side, and you know, as narrow as it was, as narrow as that path is,